This is Main Art. Thanks for checking out my video. Today I'm going to be continuing the pirate painting when we have the sunset. So today I'm going to get in and start filling in the water with our charcoal. So I'm going to just get right in here, see if we can get our rough outline of where we want our main line of the sun to hit, to kind of stagger. So you can see I'm just very loosely just getting in, almost like a triangle. Just back and forth, very light, and that's gonna give us our main line there. Okay, so once we have that set, I'm gonna get in with more of the ocean colors and just start to do a backdrop where they might meet. So really very light. And I'm gonna come back in after and we can add details, but this is just gonna be a very light start. So we're just really using the side of the pastel just to create some texture, some movement. We can come on this side as well into the character slightly here. And then use a blend just to get it somewhat smooth there. Okay, so once we have that, I'm gonna just work in on the back end here as well. Just a very rough color that we will come back in and enhance that. So at this point, I'm gonna start getting in and really emphasizing the lighter areas. Really want it to stand out closer to the center. So we have that start. On the edges, I'm gonna work in very slightly some orange. Just merging off, and then you can even start to do a slight blend in some areas. So what we start to get is a little more texture in there, and I'm just going to use the blending here. Okay, come back in. So we're really starting to just build off of reflection. And how that would look. As we start making the size lighter, let's get some what almost appears to be wave textures. So slight lines, and then down. So really smooth, just high, low. And then we can even start to fade that out a little bit as well. And one of the tricks is as we build those wave crests, we want to get in some pieces of white in there, which might signify some of the breaks. So it does start to give a little extra dimension. And what's neat here is the more you start doing that, you know, you can start even fading some areas. Just see where the painting may want to go. All right, so from this point, I am going to get in and I want to go back over some of these areas with as the orange starts to merge, using what might be from coming off the sky. What's definitely fun about these is for me, I just like to get in and see what kind of color combinations you can get and see what you can create, because it might be way out there in the ocean and sunset, just so many different colors and combinations you can do. So as we can see, this is starting to just give us some very light wave feel on each side. And we can even take it a little bit further. I'm just taking a look here and maybe brighten it up with even a little bit of a white in here. The white mixing with the yellow gives us some cool texture there. And then of course, we just work in very lightly. Some waves might be coming off the side. Some instances kind of cut over a little bit. Reinforce that back island line a little bit. Islands. All right, so at this point, we got a good start, good backdrop to our ocean sex scene. Just gonna fill in a few areas, maybe a little bit darker in some areas. All right, so yeah, we definitely shows we can cover a lot with the pastel. Get some wave patterns in there. All right, so we've got a lot of different color happening. Come back in on this side. Just do a nice flush in the distance. Might be some colors of the sky as well on this side. And then we can go back in with our white. Just add some lines, possibly wave breaks. Way out in the distance there. Just very faint lines. All right, so from here, let's see, we could take it a next step and then perhaps this is on the side of the boat. Let's say with that, that's what we're looking at here. Just gonna extend this out a little bit. So what we could be looking at here is possibly the side of the ship. Possibly the interior of the ship. This could be a wall or a banister here. Just gonna accentuate that a little bit. And then even adds a little bit of light on the top of this. That would be getting a slight reflection there. Going to get some sections of possible wood on the side there. Okay, very cool. So So what I'm trying to pull here is if this dude is in the ship, let's just say this ship is going to be larger. It's going to come down across the back side. Okay, so from this point, let's see. So this might be, we're going to get 2 layers here. Darken up some of this while I'm here. Okay, so we have part of this ship going on. It's a little bit old. It's going to be rough, kind of rugged. But from here, I'm just going to give it a little bit more context with perhaps where the sails might fall. There's going to be a lot of lines coming up, so I'm just gonna shoot these lines right off the page, just to give it some cool context. And then add little markers on them. It's pretty cool. So technically what we're seeing is the rope connecting, and there's parts of the ship going that way. And then we'll also have some potentially the other way too. But it'll give us that kind of look and feel of being inside, or this is the captain's seat on this ship. And then for the inside, I'm just gonna do some quick decoration in here. Perhaps, you know, on this seat up here, this throne, there's gonna be, could do something pretty wild. Almost looks like a skull built into the side of the ship. Could be kind of cool. See what we can get. So almost this kind of bone type banister or railing. You know, that's a little kind of creepy. Built into the side of this banister. All right. Okay, so today that's what we did so far. So we got part of this pirate ship and the ocean with the sunset. While I'm looking, I'm just gonna add a little bit extra in here. Spread that out slightly, a little more bright. All right. Well, this is main art, and if you like this type of drawings, you know, charcoal, pastel, a bit more like pirate, horror themed, I definitely invite you to check out my other videos, and subscribe as well if you like this. Thank you so much, and keep on drawing. Take care.